D.GUKESH. Welcome to IIT MADRAS. This being your first This being your first visit to the campus, we are curious to know about your first impressions on the campus. How do you like it?
Hi, first of all, um, it's a great honor for me to be here. Um, I have to thank everyone for giving me this opportunity to be in this campus and to interact and meet with a lot of people. I was really excited to come here. I mean, my first impressions are just the IIT Madras is just mind blowing. It's the place and the people I've interacted with so far. I mean, all the nature that I've been seeing while on walks and coming here. It's amazing and I'm really having a great time. So thank you so much.
We all are really keen to know that how a grandmaster's journey actually begins. So, how did you encounter chess for the first time, and what exactly inspired you to start your chess journey?
Uh, it was it was a very normal way of anyone who's starting to play sports. I saw my parents and some of my family members play chess as a hobby, like like we play carom or snake and ladder, something like that. And then I was just as a kid, I was just curious about the game. And then when I was around 6.5, 7 years old, I was fortunate that there was a summer camp in my school. And in general, my parents wanted me to enroll in a lot of activities and try out a lot of stuff. And we were lucky that I enrolled in chess. And the teachers there, they thought, I'm really interested in the game. I'm really focused, and I have um, some gift of playing chess. So they advised me to take it a bit further, and to be honest, it started out in a normal way, and then I was just lucky in so many ways to meet, to have the best coaches at the right time, and to have such a great support from my parents and my family. So, uh, that's how it started, and I'm glad it started.
Would you like to share any interesting story or anecdote from your early days of chess?
Sure. Like one of the things that I remember, one of the first motivating things for me was when I was in this summer camp in my school. There was uh, there was a teacher, Mr. Venugopal sir. He was I mean he it was like group sessions, and he came up with many creative ideas to like develop the interest of chess at the starting level. So he came up with the idea that he will, at the end of class, he would just give us like a printout or some book with a few puzzles that we are supposed to solve. And he will put up a challenge, like whoever solves these puzzles the first, I mean gets like a little gift, like a chocolate or like a pen, I mean something small. And I remember I used to be so motivated by that, and like I used to sit late nights. I used to finish my school homework, and I used to spend all my night focusing on the puzzles, solving it as quickly as possible. And then the next day, I usually go and I mean, I usually was the first person to give the answers, and I used to get all the gifts. And the other kids were quite angry about it, but I was quite happy.
So, Gukesh, by now you must have played thousands of games and analyzed many more. What is that one game that has particularly inspired you or has had a significant impact on your career?
Um, sure, there are a lot of games that I can think of. Mainly some games played by great champions like Vishy's Bobby Fischer in the past. I remember one game that just really played a huge impact on me in my very early days was, I mean, in my early days, and then it remained a favorite of mine for a long time. Was a game from I think 2013. I'm not sure if it was 2013 or 2014, but it was a game between Levon Aronian and Vishwanathan Anand sir. And Vishwanathan Anand sir came up with this idea of sacrificing like a couple of pieces to create a brilliant attack on the opponent, and it played a huge role on me. I mean, it played a huge impact on me, and it's just a game that whenever I look at it, I feel joy.
So, if you had the opportunity to go back and replay any one of your games, which game would it be?
Replay any of my own games.
Your own games.
I've had a few memorable games, but one game that was really special for me was probably in the candidates that I played like a few months back. It was the 12th round, and I was in a must-win situation. Like I had to win to have good chances of finishing in the first place. And I think I played one of my best games ever. It was such a clutch performance on that day, and I mean, the more than the game, the way I felt during the game. I mean, I was in a flow state, as they say. It was such a memorable, and it's probably the best time I've had in my life while playing a chess game. So yeah, I really like to relive it.
That was interesting to know. Could you could you take us through your typical pre-match preparations? As in, how do you mentally as well as physically prepare yourself before any high-stakes tournament?
Um, yeah, it's like it depends. My routine depends on whether I'm at home or in training camps or during tournaments. So when I'm at home, I try to have a balanced day of like pure chest training and some physical training and some mental health exercises. Um, and at home, the chess part is usually a bit more relaxed. But during tournaments, it's fully about chess. My other other things are a bit less important because there is a clear goal, clear game in front of us, and we need to prepare the best way possible. So during tournaments, I would say like I prepare twice before a game for around 3 hours in total. Um, I mean, as soon as I finish the game, I try to cool off a bit with some maybe stretching or yoga, some kind of relaxing exercises, and then I go to prepare. And then as soon as I wake up the next morning, I prepare again, and then I take a nap and go to the games. During tournaments, it's like quite hectic, but at home, I try to be a bit more relaxed so that I'm also not burning myself.
Does the format of your preparation also depend on the format of the game?
For sure. More than the format of the game, it also depends on the opponent that I'm playing against. Because I mean, obviously each player is different, and you need to uh, prepare in a specific way against certain opponents, and especially at the top level where you play against the same players over and over again, you kind of understand them better, and you kind of change yourself to suit their styles and how to pose problems to them. So yeah, it surely changes. I mean, pretty much for every game, it changes the way I prepare.
Since we are discussing about preparations, distraction is definitely one of the most crucial factors in the equation. How do you perceive social media as a distraction considering that you are a huge public figure at a very young age?
So basically, so far I don't have any social media on my phone. I mean, I do have some handles, but it's managed by my team. I mean, I check like very rarely if it's something important, and then my team lets me know. But I do not really have any uh, Insta or Twitter or anything like that. And sometimes I'm on YouTube, but it's mostly for like listening songs or something like that. But yeah, for sure there are some distractions, and whenever yeah, like you feel like you're getting, I mean, whenever I feel like I'm getting distracted, I just take the steps to block out those things and focus on chess. And some distractions are also good to have, I guess, because I mean, you can't be
I
like
will post it in WhatsApp status.
fully into chess. I mean, it's something that I did earlier, but I think nowadays I'm realizing chess is not everything in life.
Considering the competitive